Those of you who are taking grammar and context wanted to give some group feedback as to what we still need to work on for our performance task, our grammar book performance task. If you go to the Dropbox paper and you go to our grammar book performance task page, if you scroll down towards the bottom, you'll find the link to the shared grammar book Word document. This is one document where all of us should be able to access and edit. And if you go to this page, you'll notice that it begins with a blank page here, and then the title of the book, then some information about table of contents. So just ignore all of this, okay? It'll have a list of illustrations. Ignore that for now. Acknowledgments, okay? List of contributors. Ignore all of this information. Continue to go below. Ignore the introduction section. Now, just below the introduction section, then we're going to have our first section here, title of section. Okay, so each page, if you scroll down, you'll notice that there's a page break that separates each of the title sections. Okay, and you'll notice that there's a space to add your names. And here's an example of one here. Scroll down, and so on, right? So the idea is that you select one of these sections for your space where you're going to add the information for your grammar book or related to your grammar topics. Remember that the title of the selection, or the section I should say, is should be representative of the context that you have selected. Okay, not so much the grammar point. So don't mention anything about the grammar points in the title of the section. Only mention the some title that represents the context that you've chosen. All right. So the idea is that you go into each of your sections. For right now, don't worry about the order. Okay. Once we finish, then we'll look at all the different context, and then we'll organize it based on some logical, pattern. Okay, for those sections. But don't worry about that. Just choose any of these below and add your information. Now, when you add your information, I would like that you add your information in the following order. So begin first by putting your individual name, because each of the paragraphs are going to be done individually. So that I know who did what, add your name first. Okay, so you'll have your partner's names all listed here underneath your section. Then below this, add your individual name. Then provide the context. And think about the gaps, but write it out as a paragraph. So don't just list the gaps acronym. Go ahead and write out in sentences and explain the context. Then provide the samples or the example sentences that are part of your context. Then below that, add your diagram. And again, the diagram I would write out on in your notebook, and then take a picture as an image and upload it to the Word document. And then below the diagram, then I would add some text that explains your diagram. Okay, this is the actual analysis where you actually identify the parts of speech and how words function, words and phrases function. And then below that, at the very bottom, I would include your link. And to include your link, I would do a hypertext. So give your video a title. So title of the video. So and create your own title of the video. Then select the text, and then you should be able to insert. You should be able to insert a link, a hyperlink. Okay, whatever that is. Copy and paste the link to the video so that it creates a hypertext. And you should be able to get the direct link from YouTube, for example, if you're using YouTube. The videos can either be published publicly, or they can be unlisted, where no one else can access the video unless they have the link. All right, so I'm going to give everyone until Monday. Let's see, what date is that? That's going to be, checking the calendar here, today's the 16th. I would ask that you finish this by Monday, the 21st. Okay, so I'm going to reevaluate your performance task on Monday, on the 21st. Try to add all the information to this one document, and I'm going to be out of the office after today, so I would try to get into the document just to make sure that you're able to access and edit this document. For whatever reason you're not able to, come by my office or, of course, see me in class.